Already, I was weeping. And then later you get to go and you put the flowers on Gandhi's neck. And these children, they were, I mean, international is an understatement. They were so colorful. And then they did these performances. But they are receiving the same quality education of any school from home. So they can work on their farms, they have their life that they have, but someone comes to their school, someone comes to their home once a month so that they can do arts and crafts and things like that. And every day they log onto the computer, their teacher is 1,000 kilometers away. It's the largest school in the world.
In my 31 years of association with the United Nations, I was always against veto power, because as per the Constitution, the veto power itself is a violent clause. It should not be taken into that. But after coming across the recent turmoils in African countries, I realized that veto power must be there. I would say that the champion of the International Year of Youth, Miss Monique Coleman, has been very helpful in giving advice and listening to the students and younger generation about the problems. And I am sure on her return to her country, she will definitely come out with a volume of suggestions, information and guidelines to the younger generation.
I am delighted to be part of this movement, and I am thankful to the United Nations Information Center for sharing all the information, Mr. Nita Naik and also Mr. Rajiv Chandran, who is not here, so in absentia you may carry that. And we are also happy to receive you, Monique, and it was wonderful sharing views with you and interacting.
I got an intuition that I would be meeting Monique, and hence I should get into journalism, because in my business I would have done my job.
Miss Monique Coleman is here with us, famous actress, singer, philanthropist and UN Youth Champion. Let's welcome her. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure having you here. My first question to you is, how does it feel like being here in India?
It honestly feels like a dream come true. My whole life I've always wanted to come to India, and I didn't have any real idea of what it would look like, you know, or what it would feel like to be here. And I'm so excited that this is the first of many, many trips.
Apart from this, how does it feel? What has been your experience, you know, being a UN champion, and what comes up with this, your responsibilities, your role?
Yeah, you know, I am constantly humbled and excited about this role as the UN Youth Champion. I'm the first one ever, and so essentially I'm creating it as I go along, and to me, every time I have a conversation with young people, every time we have a dialogue, or I get to hear what young people in a specific area are going through or feeling, I feel that I have a personal responsibility to carry this message to the United Nations and to the rest of the world, because they are really trusting me with their thoughts, they're trusting me with their hopes and their dreams and their aspirations, and I am in no way giving a false perception that I, as an individual, can solve their problems. But what I can do is give voice to them, so that the people who have the ability to make policy, the people who have the ability to actually go out there and get things done, hear it firsthand from the young people. So that feels, that's the big responsibility, and it's also the most precious part of what I get to do.
Absolutely, we wish you luck. Apart from that, we know what's going on in Bahrain. It's a burning issue. 40 people killed, 1,000 injured, 200 detainees, and they're going through a lot of bad trips, you know. So what would you like to say on this?
You know, I think that the theme of this year is very prevalent, dialogue and mutual understanding. I think it is so important that right now, more than anything, we extend our compassion, but then we also recognize that it's intolerable, and it's never we should never, especially our government, come to a place of extreme violence. And so this isn't what we want our young people to be doing, and so this isn't the environment that we should be setting for young people. And the young people are crying out for a better world for themselves, and regardless of their tactics, which may or may not be the best possible way to go about it, it's what happened. And now it's up to everyone, and it's up to the authorities to take that in and to protect and preserve our human rights. And so it's become a human rights issue, and that's something that, obviously the United Nations and governments all over the world have really started to step in and say, listen, this is bigger than something that's just local. You are infringing upon our human rights, and that's just not okay.
Thank you so much. Being a UN Youth Champion, one last piece of advice that you would like to give to our viewers?
Oh, that's good. I think the biggest piece of advice that I would give to you is to find yourself and love yourself. Because really, all we're trying to do on all corners of the world is figure out what we're doing here and how to have the best possible life we can. And so I encourage people to dream. I encourage people to believe in themselves, believe in unlimited possibility, and don't look to me or the United Nations or your government or organizations or anyone outside of yourself to make the real changes that you see. You have everything that you need to make those real changes in your life, and the reality is we don't need that much. We need very few things to really make a difference. And so I'm encouraging you that if you just look outside of yourself and volunteer, give back, be a contributor to your society, and just live your life to the absolute fullest you possibly can, because it's the one we get.
Absolutely. Very well said. Thank you so much. It was wonderful having you here. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Thank you. Also, I just...
One second.
One of the biggest contributions that people can make to this movement right now is to raise awareness. It is the first step. So what I did was I created a website that is called Gimme Mo, and it's www.gimmemo.com, and it's a place for young people to have dialogues, to view different articles, and to share your ideas and your thoughts about the things that are going on around the world. So please visit the website, join our Facebook and Twitter, and really just become aware and help other people to become aware of this year as the International Year of Youth.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.